Hello, Divine Soul Tribe. I'm back again with another message and reading. So, a little bit later than planned, but it was Friday yesterday. Well, technically for me, it's still Friday. I didn't go to sleep yet. So, it's Venus Day, Day of Love. We're going to start off today. The topic of discussion is, do you believe in love after your life? See, this is the thing. Most of you guys, my Divine Soul Tribe, are divine counterparts. However, as I speak to a lot of you, I do a lot of counselling, most of you are in separation. And you've been through the most. You've experienced a lot at the hands of your counterparts. And let's face it, hey Stephanie, let's face it, all your previous partners in the past have left what I've come to realise is a nasty fucking taste in your soul. Because most of us are empaths and we encounter narcissists. Banter. Because that's what we attract. And all they do is siphon our good energy and leave us empty and dry. Picked to the bone. Or to the soul, I should say. And I hear a lot of you are like, I don't know if I can do it again. I've had enough. It's like you've given up hope of being in love again or being open to loving again. Now, that's not to say that a lot of you aren't open to loving people around you, you know, like friends and what family members you've got left after the purge. But it's more a case of, because you're open to that, open to helping people, you know, open to giving that kind of love. But you're finding it difficult to trust that you can be with somebody else again, that you can be open to being with somebody else again. A lot of you are like, yeah, you know, I accept what's happened. I take it on. I understand. Da 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 da. But it's like a lot of you are worried about being vulnerable again. Because the fact of the matter is, this is the thing, where you have encountered narcissists all your life, raised by them, surrounded by them, entertaining relationships with them because you don't know any better. This is the thing, to be able to be in a relationship where there's unconditional love, you have to be unconditionally vulnerable. And drop your guard. Getting to the point. See, I was having this conversation earlier, and this, well, not the believe in love after life bit. That was something that I was going to do yesterday. I was too tired. I needed to sleep. Anyway, so when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, as most of you will know, because you've been in plenty, you're literally fighting to survive in the relationship. And you're always trying to protect yourself from whatever stupid shits they do next. Because let's not forget, you're constantly in a fucking test that you can never pass because there's never a right answer. You're always in the wrong. So, the thing is, this is a narcissist song, just want to have fun. Anyway, what you look for when you get older and you do the work is someone that doesn't make you feel that you have to constantly be in defense mode. It's exhausting, right? You want someone that will protect you even though you don't need protecting, because you've literally been programmed and trained by your dysfunctional relationship to protect yourself, because nobody else is going to do it. Because don't forget, you've grown up in this environment your whole life, right? So you get to a point where you kind of feel like, am I always going to have to be in defense mode? Because you know that you deserve love. You are lovable. And it's having the hope that you'll find someone that recognises that as well. This is the thing, your person recognises that. They just don't recognise that about themselves. That's the trouble. They don't. I can tell you now, you've been praying for each other. So I'm going to do a little love reading, 555. So there are big changes coming, Divine Soul Tribe. You will be having to spend some time getting to know your person again, because whoever they are now is not who got left behind. They freed themselves, hopefully, from the mental prison that they found themselves in. Well, we know that this is the case at the moment, separation. This, my friends, my Divine Soul Tribe, this is my Narcissist Alert card. Narcissist Alert card. Let go of control issues. This always comes up. This is how we started the conversation. This is how we started. Spirit said it's worth waiting for. So what Spirit's telling me and you is that your person during this period of separation is learning to let go of their control issues, and they're saying it's going to be worth it. You're in line for some heart-to-heart conversations. Are you ready? Are you willing, and are you able to trust in God, trust in the angels, trust in Spirit, trust in yourself, to trust your instincts? Because pay attention to the red flags is here, and it's not always necessarily about, oh, the red signs are cautioning you, or the signs, the red flags, the signs cautioning. Sometimes the signs are there to let you know you're on the right path. It's not always bad signs. It's like people hear the word karma and they automatically assume it's a bad thing. Well, you reap what you sow, and so shall you reap. What you are putting out there, what are you putting out? So it's basic. Treat others as you want to be treated. So if you treat people like shit, expect that to come back. It's the same concept with this. Not all signs are cautionary tales. Some signs are there to let you know that you are doing the right thing, that you are on the right path. And that's one of my divine counterpart cards. And there's engagement. So look, the engagement card keeps coming up, the wedding card keeps coming up. Yes, some of you might be in third-party situations. That is quite common at this point. But third-party situations don't necessarily have to be somebody that your person's in another relationship with. I mean, for crying out loud, some of you guys might be in another relationship yourself, and you've met somebody else that you believe is the love of your life. And you're, I don't want to call it stuck in another relationship, but bound to that person for whatever reason, right? Now that may well be the case, but things are going to resolve themselves because it's time. It's time for things to change, right? So this period of separation has brought about some clarity. I don't know what's going on. Right. There's been a lot of chaos and conflict during this separation, during this period of separation. And that would be you within yourself, and that would be your person within themselves. Going through all the things that you need to release. But also, this will be on your person's side of the fence. Well, it might well be you as well, because like I said, this isn't just a reading for your person, it's for both of you, right? You would have had to go through some challenges and some chaos and some conflict with people that you've had to cut off, and the same as them, because that's what this is all about. Letting go of control issues, letting go of people, places and things that no longer serve you. This is the energy that your person wants to be in when they come to talk to you. More stable. Hence the reason why they're working their way through their chaos and conflict. Because this is how they see you. As a confident, spiritual badass. You beat your demons. And they have to be able to match that energy. They have to be coming on stable. Stable. Because they feel that you're worth waiting for, or working towards, I should say. Can't make it up. That's the Eight of Cups. They're walking away from all the things that no longer serve them. That's what they're doing during this separation. They're walking their spiritual path. They're getting on their spiritual path so that they can come towards you in this energy when they're ready to talk. And they're not going to, no, I can hear you now. Why should I wait until they're... Don't. Or do. It's entirely up to you. I can't tell you what to do. It's your path. It's your journey. Yeah? It's your spiritual path. Wait for them. Don't wait for them. But they will come forward because they want to talk to you. And they won't come towards you until they're in this energy. And quite frankly, why would you want them to come to you before they're in that energy? They're facing a period of judgment at the moment. Here we fucking go. They're facing a period of judgment right now. They are having to ascend and leave their 3D selves behind. Right? This is all, this here, let go of the control issues. This is about their narcissistic ish. Start that jar. I pulled the jar out, but I just forgot to get the pennies. They need to leave these third-party situations behind, their harems, and this devil energy, running around in this low vibrational energy with these kind of people that do not require any growth. And this is what they need to let go of. You did that, not that you had third-party situation. Well, you might have done, I don't know. Everybody's story's different. Everybody's journey's different, right? But you did your work while you was over there. Yeah? Look. She's winning. Now. This is what your person wants. This is what you want. You want the union as well. I know you guys do. Oh, I can hear it. Because I speak to you. A lot of you. I just want them to come back to me. What if they choose someone? What if they do? What if they don't come back? What if they don't? If they don't come back now, it's because they're not ready yet. You need to trust and have faith that this situation will unfold. Yeah? Have faith that this union is going to come to fruition. But you're in this energy, in your defense mode, as well you should be. Because this is underneath, the trust is underneath this. They have to let go of their 3D selves and ascend their level of consciousness. But they also have to let go of this low vibrational energy and these low vibrational people that they choose to spend time with. Right? But this is all what reinforces their narcissistic energies. I mean, look. Even in this card. There's these listen, yes, there are angels in the background, but look, that could be 3 other people. There's one here. It's like, oh, I know I've got this going on over here, but I've got all this in the background. Sake. But that's what they're doing. You've got to trust that that's what they're letting go of. that they're actually doing the work. Yeah? No one's saying don't be in your defence mode. Look, I've put an 80s mix on for a change. Look, oh, George, he's going on about his careless whispers. That's what got your person into trouble. Carelessly whispering shit in other people's ears. That put you in this defence mode. But you went off out and you beat your demons. And you are being cautious. You are paying attention. I hope you are trusting your intuition. Because your person is going to have to let go of this kind of behaviour. However, they're very focused on you right now. They've made their decision because they want their divine counterparts. They are no longer in this indecisive energy because they're focused. Look. They're coming on it. I told you. They don't want to come in unless they're feeling stable. Like they can match. Well, they've got something to offer. Right? This is how they want to be. Matching your energy. Beating their demons like you beat yours. But this one here is very focused. When he sets his sights on something, he goes and he reaches his target. This was how they were before. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Well, we all know that they weren't playing with the frickin' devil. It's right there. Right there. In the harem. Trapped down here in the 3D. Party time's over. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So they're no longer in this energy. They're very focused on this divine partnership with their vibrational match. The Queen of Wands. They're coming in like the King of Wands, very focused, and they won't stop until they reach their target. You're their target. But you're chilling. You're like, I'm good. I've done my work. I'm all right, mate. No longer like this. Shuffled the cards to just see that, and this same card that was at the bottom of the flipping deck. That's Temperance. So yes, okay, you might have been, I don't want to say wait, wow, some of you, yes, you are waiting because I hear it. And I keep telling you, don't wait. What are you waiting for? That's putting yourself on hold. Be expectant, right? But don't put yourself on hold. Time waits for no man, or woman for that matter, and neither should you. I dance again. Feet have got no rhythm. Look, wounded inner child, healed. Have you been doing the work? Did you get down to the basement? I hope so. You ain't got long left. What cards? We've done the love stuff. We need to get into it because this is a serious time, people. It really is. Now that you're gone. See? Why is it always when you take your love away that you'll recognise? Look, I've got my own deck here, and I put this over here because I used it earlier, right? And then I had to go off that. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry I took you for granted. Literally the same as what should we use these? George is saying. This keeps coming up. Abortion. I know you don't feel the same. Well, it depends what they did. Don't really want to play. Well, not play, but like look into that. But we're going to need to because it keeps coming up. Like, won't you leave in the next 7 days? We're going to have some significant change. Right, I'm going to get a different card, a different deck. Liar. Your counterparts have been lying about how they feel. And withholding information is lying just as much as telling untruths is. There's so much I want to say to you. So they've got a lot to say to you, and they are probably acting like they don't want to talk to you right now. There you go. I'm struggling without you in my life. So, that's what they're lying about. I want to know what's going on with this abortion, because it's one of two things. Either they've aborted mission, or there's been an actual abortion. Travel the world in the 7 seas. This is folded. This is folded. Well, it wasn't on purpose, but yeah. You make them nervous, and they want to talk to you. Use by your luck, want to use you. Be abused. Nobody wants to fucking be abused like that. It's a piss take. Honestly, the way you lot have been treated by these distorted masculines, it's despicable. And some of the things that I listen to, I honestly don't know how any of you even contemplate going anywhere near these creatures again, because that's what some of them are. But I digress. I don't like liars. That irritates the shit out of me. It's insulting. Anyway, let's get into it, because I want to know what. I know what. I haven't used this deck for ages, so probably haven't used it on here at all. Actually, it's just a normal Rider-Waite deck, but it's got some of the meanings on it in the upright and the reverse. So I want to get into it about that abortion, because I need to know what that is, because it's been coming up. They aborted the connection. That's the Two of Cups. Yeah. Partnership, unity, love, compatibility, happy couples, potential soulmates, relationships, harmony, balance, equality, engagement, marriage. They aborted the connection because you make them nervous, because you held them accountable for their actions. Here's the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. An unemotional, analytical man of authority. And there's your narcissist. But also he's a professional person. But that's why. This is what I'm getting. Okay. The reason they aborted the connection, I don't like using that word, but the reason that they ditched the connection, should we just say, is because you made them feel something. So they ran away. Because they can't have that. Oh no, that's warm fuzzy feelings. No, I'm not having that. That makes me vulnerable. I have to be like this all the time. Unemotional and analytical. That's what they do. They just constantly think of ways to protect themselves. No, I'm not going to feel anything that's going to make me vulnerable. That's when you get hurt. Only chumps do that. Mugs. That shit's coming to an end though, because that's the World card. Those cycles are closing out. Can't sustain that kind of... Oh, there you go, King of Pentacles. That's what they want to come in as. We just see that, look, with the heart-to-heart conversations. That's how they want to be. Stable, mature and grounded. But they also want to come in and show you that they're successful, that they've got something to offer. Now, this is a big thing. This is one of the things that keeps coming up, right? And it has been for months. Like, at least a year, actually, thinking about it. Because, obviously, this is based on the readings that I've been doing. So, they come in, they've been hitting the pockets. A lot of them have been hitting the pockets. And in their heads, it's like, I've got to do this. I've got to do this before I can come towards them. I've got to build my coffers. I'll have this in the bank. I've got to have that. Because in their heads, they feel like they have to present themselves in a certain way. It's about the 3D aspects. Because let's not forget, they're all about pride and ego, or they have been. Hopefully when they come back in, they won't be playing that game. Because that's narcissistic devil shit. 3D stuff. Got to show them that I'm rich. Got to show them that I've got a nice car. Got to show them that I have nice clothes. Who fucking cares about that shit? I'll tell you what, it's actually quite frustrating. Because this is the thing. This is what I hear when I do some private readings, right? And I'm tapping into the person's counterpart. I can hear them going, I just got to make another £500. I just got to make another grand. I just got another five grand in the bank. Then I can go forward. And it's always just another. Just another. Why has it always got to be just another? I don't get it. When is enough enough? Look. Passionate. Being in charge. They can't fucking be in charge of themselves. But that's what they want. Someone who's inspiring. And he wants to go and... achieve his goals in a more stable energy. Now, let's not forget the King of Wands, who's already come out here. Can't make this up. It's a whole different deck. Can't make it up. Where are you at? This is what I'm hearing. They're out here doing this, right? So that when they come forward in their head, you can't tell them no. They're going to come in, they want to collaborate with you. They want to work with you, right? Hard work. They want to learn how to have a healthy relationship. That's what they want to learn. Because they don't know how. They weren't shown how to have a healthy relationship. They don't know. They wasn't loved properly by their mother. And that's a fucking running joke that I really don't find funny. Oh, weren't you hugged enough as a child? No, the fuck we weren't. And that's not just narcissists, that's all of us. Somewhere along the lines, we've all been neglected by at least one of our fucking parents in an emotional capacity. Regardless of whether the parent intentionally done it or not. No, I'm not saying, everyone's parent's an arsehole. Even if it was a case of your parents were always out at work, so they weren't there to hug you, you had a nanny. Whatever it was, you were still abandoned by a fucking parent. But when it comes to these narcissists, they weren't hugged enough as a child. They had to fend for themselves the same way we had to survive in the relationships with them. Right? So, that came out in the reverse. This is the Five of Swords. This is what they want, right? This is what they want. These bloody cards are going to fall out of my hand in a minute. Peaceful resolution. Compromise. They want to end the conflict. Why? Because they're sorry they took you for granted. And they did. Every time they went off and they come back, every time you held them accountable for their actions, you closed out a whole nother cycle with them. And every single time they'd come back home. but not without causing more strife, more burdens, putting more shit on your doorstep for you to deal with. But now they're ready to take a leap of faith because there's so much they want to say to you. They're tired of juggling. They want to find the strength and the courage to come forward and speak to you, but you already know this. This is another reason why you make them nervous, because you are the High Priestess. You are in your knowing, not your thinking or your belief, your knowing. Spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom and knowledge. Things yet to be revealed. Spirit guides discovering your truth. That's what makes them nervous as well. Because they know you know. They just don't know what you know. And that's what keeps them trapped in their head. And that's why they'll come in fast and focus. Because this is the thing. This is the thing, right? That's how they want to come in. Charging towards you. But they want to be in this energy when they do. So they don't. I said this to you before. When was it? I can't remember. I'm not even going to try to hurt my head about finding a thing of that. But they want to come in passionately because they have nothing but passion for you. But if they could literally come on in and not show any emotion, because I'm telling you now, your person's like, I've got to approach this properly, but I don't want to make a fool of myself because they're nervous. Because they've fucking done the most. That's why. Strategy. Resourceful and flexible. This is them. How am I going to do it? What can I say? I've done too much. Yeah. But they know they've got no choice but to bring truth, honesty and justice to this connection. Even though you're in this energy, Queen of Swords, yeah, they know they have to come correct. And they definitely regret being in this Playboy energy, Mr. Community Service. They regret that, I can assure you. But that's all they know. That's the thing, right? This is the uncomfortable thing, right? They're out there. They were out there. Let's hope they're not still out there in this energy. Out there in this energy because that's what made them feel loved. That's what made them feel comfort, because that was a situation they controlled. With their wands of darkness or their dark snatches. Yeah? Out there in snatching and stigmatizing people and then running around to the next person and then the next person. And they never stick around too long because you start to see them for who they are. They don't want that. They don't want you to see them for who they really are, because they feel like you might not like who they are. So they run off to the next one. Go collaborating with somebody else that doesn't care about them. They just care about what they can get out of them. Hence the reason why they have a harem. They don't stick around in one place for too long, especially when people start getting too close. Off they pop. Oh no, better get somebody else in. Now they've started to see me, or they started to like that person, they couldn't have that, right? And they regret that because it left them empty. It left them feeling empty and depleted. Regret and remorse. Heartbreak. Unwelcome change. And they've been focusing on those negative emotions in isolation. But like I said to you already, if they want to come on in, look, they're going for a spiritual transitional period of time right now. And when they're done, when they come towards you, they want a victory. That's what they want, a victory with you. Hermit in reverse. Loneliness, paranoia, isolation. They're stuck in their head right now, and all they can think about is the best way they can come forward and sort this out. But they're scared. They're scared because you're in this energy. Now, some of you might have them blocked. Others of you might just not be talking or entertaining them. Like, leaving them on red for a change. I'll get back to you when I'm good and ready, mates. Because you're always in this energy, always in defense mode. Why? Because that's how you've been programmed throughout all of your relationships. I mean, some of you might have been lucky from time to time and got yourself someone that matched your energy in terms of what they give and put in. Most of us, though, we've encountered the narcissist, so we're always fucking ready for it, right? But you've healed. You've healed, and now you have hope for the future. Yeah. That was at the bottom of the deck. Let me just have a little shuffle. No. Delayed news, patience needed. Yeah. Calculating and unconcerned. But they watching. Why are they watching? Because your person wants to come on in and give you an overflowing cup of love because you're their sunshine. That's why. You healed. And now they want to show you how much, and that's the truth. That's the Ace of Swords, in case you didn't realise. They've been drinking or well. See, this is the King of Cups in the reverse, right? So on this it says bad advice, right? Scheming, fraud. So, yeah, they could have been out there doing the most, but I do believe that they've been getting bad advice. They probably are drinking to try and numb the pain, which I don't really get, because you feel like shit the next day and then you just want to think about everything anyway. But they want to come on in and celebrate with you and have a reunion with you. So, you can't make this ish up. The devil. Always there, showing his face right in front of that communication. Right in front of that forward movement. Yeah? Your person is in the energy now. They are ready to take that leap of faith and come towards you and reach out and contact you and talk to you. Even come travelling towards you. And behind that is the Six of Pentacles. They want to come in and they want to balance things out, yeah? They want equal give and take, right? They want to show you how grateful they are to have you in their life. But here's the devil. Right? Obsession, hopelessness. Right? That's probably because you're in this energy. Can't stop, won't stop. There he is. That's the Emperor. I don't think that this one here is confused anymore. Because we've had the King of Wands come out twice. Very focused on what they want. And one more. They need to get past this chaos and conflict that's coming from their community. Where do you think this might take us? Okay, I'll tell you what, boys and girls. I'm going to get another deck out. I'll get the Pulp Girls Tarot deck out, right? If the Five of Wands and or the Three of Cups comes out again, we'll go to Karmaville and get the Kipper deck out. I'm going to put some of these cards away because it's a bit of a mess down there. Take my breath away. I do like the 80s music. Don't make it like they used to anymore. All they do nowadays is copy it all and ruin it. I digress. Don't know if you guys can hear that. To hear you say for one day I am with you. Right. There's the Ten of Cups with the Strength card at the bottom. Let's see what the Pulp Girls have got to say. I haven't used those for a little while because they're getting a little bit like the Karmaville deck. And I actually only used the Ink Tarot for for Karmaville because it seems to go pretty well there. What did I say? The Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. If that comes out, we're going to have to get the Kipper deck. There's the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So let's go with that. So yeah, there's a lot of chaos and conflict. And a lot of overthinking, feeling trapped in your mind. Well, not you. Well, yeah, some of you are feeling like that. Because... That's an alignment, isn't it? Don't want to be unalived. Got work to do. Right. This is them trapped in their head because of this chaos and conflict that they have caused. It's more the conflict that they've caused. Arguments, upset, betrayals. There's the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. The Moon card at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, this thing's going to be revealed. You might not like them, but they'll be revealed nonetheless. Things that you need to know. Right? There's the Emperor. Your person definitely wants to come on in a more stable energy. They're bossing up. But you're in defense mode. And again, like I said, I don't blame you. But justice has come in. Karmic justice has come in. Yeah? And now, and everyone's like, oh, okay, does it mean it's bad? What have you been sowing? You reap what you sow, and so shall you reap. So what have you been putting out there? What? It's like the manifestation. If you don't put in a specific order, you'll get what the universe thinks you asked for. Honestly, you need to be careful out here. It's like they say, this is the reason why they say it, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. Now, well, it's 1:43 in the morning, which is I love you. Numerology. Anyway, so if you don't put a specific order in, the universe is just like, oh, I heard you wanted this. I'm going to give you that. It's 144. That's the chosen one's number. So if you're not specific, oh yeah, be careful what you wish for because you might just get it. That all comes down to jinns, genies, and making wishes and manifestations, right? So if you want something specific, you have to specifically ask for it. Don't just say, okay, I want a divine counterpart, or I want to be in a relationship with someone who cares about me. So you'll get a relationship with someone that cares about you, but that person might not love you, but that's what you really wanted. You weren't specific. You didn't ask properly. You didn't ask for what you wanted. You just asked for something that you thought you would get delivered. Or you get somebody that turns up and they don't, and all they do is care for you. They don't love you the way that you need to be loved because they don't know how. There you go. There's that Queen of Wands again with the Page of Pentacles. This is, right, I'll tell you what this is. This is how your badass self makes your person feel. You make your person feel small when really, your person is coming in that energy. Well, that's what they're working on. But this is how they feel next to you. Like, whatever it is you've done, whatever it is you've said, whatever, whoever you are, what you do for it, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, this person feels like they can't match up to you at this point in time. Even though, here's the thing, they're probably already in this energy, but next to you, they don't feel good enough. That's always been the problem. It breaks their heart that they don't have the courage. Breaks their heart that they never had the courage to man up and be the man that you deserve. Or woman, take it as it resonates, but they want to come on in and give you a brand new passionate beginning with plenty of opportunities to grow and evolve within the connection. That's too many. I'm not playing that game. Not today. There's that Empress. I'm taking her out. And the freaking Magician. So you've been manifesting this, as has your person, your divine counterpart. Right. Look, they know how they feel about you. They might not be telling you, and that's why they're lying, because they're not lies of omission. But they're watching and waiting and plotting and planning when the right time to come forward is. Because they want to come and work with you on this connection. And the Queen of Cups come out in the freaking reverse with the freaking harem. And the Three of Pentacles is still at the bottom, so like maybe another third party. I fucking know. But then I don't feel that this person, your person, is out there entertaining new people. They might be entertaining someone, but they ain't entertaining new people. It's too much like hard work. You're their full-time job. Thinking about you, planning your life together, how they're going to say what they need to say, you know, when they're going to say it, where they're going to take you out if you let them, all kinds of stuff. These cards are turned around. Look, we have the same thing. It's the same freaking story. This geezer out here, he's concerned. But she's had the message of concern. And it's probably come from the courthouse. Court papers. Because of that hard work and overtime they've been freaking doing. Why? Because you and your person have upgraded to official people now. Because you did the work. There's that marriage again. With a message and great fortune. Under that marriage is bad health. There will be a change in that, suddenly, hopefully. Oh, I'm getting that kind of tired where a micro sleep could happen, right? Whoever thought they had the place of main female is done out here. Because they're ready to come on in and court you. Because you're their official person. That's why. Can't make it up. Don't need to. You and your person are official people. Your person wants to come in and court you because they want you guys to be lovers. And they want to be your main male. So I'm not going to keep going with the tea party over that. Because, allow it. Right. We already know what's going on there. You've got too many busybodies gossiping about this, that and the third. Now, I'm not entirely sure that your person hasn't just upped and walked away and said, look, enough's enough. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not getting the witchy deck out. But I am going to have to close this out because I tell you what, guys. I've had a good day. fact, I've had a good week. My day was topped off by a lovely dinner, good company. It's an absolutely fantastic evening in general. Shaman of the stars. That's you lot. Stars. The dancer of promise. What are you being promised? That you are going to make it through. The ancestor of guidance. That's me. I'm here to help you break out of these freaking illusions. Trapped down here in the 3D, please. Hunter of vision. That's me. I got a vision. I'm also the dancer of frustration. Now, that's your person. The person's frustrated because all they want to do is come towards you, but they don't know how. You're like, oh, what do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? Da 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 da. The shaman of loss and the shaman of courage. You haven't lost anything. You have to have the courage to know that you're not losing anything. Anything that's taken out of your path is no longer in alignment with you or your divine path. You're on your journey and you've exiled your old self because the ancestor of hope came in and gave you hope after that period of time where you healed. Dancer of fear and challenge and spirit of challenge. Right, we're going to end it there. Spirit of wisdom. Actually, no, I'm going to get one card because I keep looking at these and I haven't used them. I've only used them once and I don't. It's not about that. Oh. Actually, no. We'll use those tomorrow. Oh. I'm about. I got these Namaste cards. Blessing cards. Okay. Oh, I love this. I've just opened the box. Imagine what this says, guys. Divine Soul Tribe. This is so good. This writing is a little bit slow and it's actually hurting my eyes, so I'm going to put my glasses on for a minute. Okay. I was going to shuffle, but I don't really feel like I need to be fair. This says it all. I've been saying this to you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It says, you are the blessing. Yes. You are the blessing. We already know this. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. In giving you also receive, for life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of a single essence and one in spirit. To give is to bless both yourself and others. I don't need to say any more. I just don't. So, I'm going to leave it there today, under an hour. That must be a record for the last few weeks. Oh no, I did a short one the other day. I don't have any more in me today. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow evening. Hopefully it's going to be a lot earlier, but then I don't suppose many of you really care too tough because you tend to watch me the next day anyway. So, Divine Soul Tribe, until next time, stay divine.